joining us in Raleigh, North Carolina, as we are moments away from tipping off between the 16th ranked NC State Wolfpack and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, who finished their 3-game road trip in Reynolds Coliseum, a place where the Wolfpack were undefeated a season ago and look to bounce back after a tough loss here on Sunday. Can they right the ship? TCU cutting into their 24-game home win streak. Can they get on the board first? And they do. So Maddie Cox will get her second career start here with the Wolfpack.
No one makes an eye injury look cooler than Tony Trigger.
And no one makes an and one look better than Camille Pierre.
Great feel for the ball, of reading how it's going to come off the rim. And Camille Pierre, great positioning inside, grabs that rebound. One thing I love about Pierre, and keep an eye on this tonight, she goes right back up with that ball. She does not waste time. She grabs that offensive rebound, goes right back up.
From a season ago, including Isaiah James and Sanaya Rivers, who were lost to the WNBA draft, as the 3-ball goes up for Tessa Grady. So when you wanted to highlight,
has already taken almost 50 threes on the year. She can light it up.
Well, Kelly, how about 3 turnovers already in about 3 minutes of play for the Wolfpack, as Jimenez rolls that one in.
And Coastal starting in a little zone right here. They worked on this and shoot around. They want to throw some zone looks at NC State, a team that has not shot the ball well from 3 this season. But how about Maddie Cox? She knocks it down. It's from Maddie Cox in her first start of the season today. A good job by Zoe Brooks attacking the paint.
Zoe Brooks working left, dishes on the inside and finding Pierre. Let me see who's going to control the type of pace and how this is going to be played. And what a start for Maddie Cox.
Wants to see a little more pit bull in this team, Angel.
That's what I love most about what we're seeing also from Zoe Brooks. 3 assists to start, as she is now on the glass. Her first point since the first quarter. 5 minutes for the Chanticleers without a bucket. Maddie Cox, top of the key. Why not? Maddie Cox having herself a night for her second career start.
And Zam's been getting after it defensively so far in this game as she just picks up that steal. And Angel, I'm afraid Zam Jones read my mind, because I was about to say she's got to take that.
Scored 5 points in 5 minutes in her collegiate debut against Tennessee. She is fearless. Cox checks in and knocks down. Cross-court pass. Quigley, 3-ball, and it's good. That's a player you want to make sure you keep your eye on.
NC State's done a great job of rebounding the ball, also sending people back so that Coastal cannot run, forcing them to play in the half court, and they can't get anything going in the half court.
Diana Aru with the breakup on the interior. Zoe Brooks pulls up, in and out for her. Aru with the rebound off the glass, finishing on both ends of the floor.
That was a great box out by Houston. That's her 8th rebound of the night.
Attempt from outside, no good. The rebound from the wing as Kinsey Grimes knocks it down, the freshman forward out of Texas. Comes out of the pack, Caden Samuels. Trying to thread the needle on the inside. The save, and of course the wall in the right space. Georgia Tech football, my goodness, they have been outstanding as Zoe Brooks shows that she can do that as well.
She missed free throws down the stretch. That was a brutal loss, but a game where NC State looked like the better team.
That'll get the crowd going.
You're seeing the depth for NC State at the post position. Mallory Collier, great pump fake. Multiple black jerseys fly past her, and she's able to get the bucket.
Have the advantage 14-4 in this quarter alone. Zam connects.
Another player that NC State wants to get going a bit more offensively. She's been so good defensively. She's been passing the rock as well. And now she's knocking down that shot and scoring some points.
Points is what she can do very well. She tied her career high with 18 in the season opener against Tennessee.
In a game like this, yes, the score seems a bit out of reach at this point, but it's still so important for NC State shooters and their confidence. It's a different level to see the ball go through the hoop in a game versus in practice.
Wolfpack have done a great job containing Coastal Carolina, a team that lights it up from the outside, but falling asleep on the inside as Houston. How glad is Coach Pedersen that she was able to come in after sitting out last season, graduated in the spring of 2024. Corner 3, that one's good for Samuels.
Good job by Zoe Brooks, drawing that defense, kicking out to Caden Samuels. She hits the 3, and then here's what I mean.
The Wolfpack have numbers. Finding Zoe Brooks, decides to stop on the baseline and knocks it down. Zoe Brooks with 6 points. Named to Nancy Lieberman Award preseason watch list as well. Another inside look for Coastal Carolina, and kissing it off the glass, it's good.
One of the best players in the country last year. A walking double-double for the Commodores. Such a good rebounder, and NC State needed to fill a void at the 4 spot.
At the beginning of the game is Zam Jones, just short on the pull-up. Gets the steal, passes it up. Pierre gets it to fall.
Intercepting them like it's nothing. That's her 6th assist on the night as well.
And not overthinking, but they may have to think a little longer as Tessa Grady knocks down another triple tonight. A couple of transfers coming in. Coach Pedersen mentioning how important it was to bring in players that can move and shoot like that. Surprised that she didn't let it fly from there. Decides to put it off the deck. Shooting over Zam Jones, and will get 3, possibly the hard way. All in her bag.
She's feeling it, Angel. Gets those 3s going, then she takes it.
Put Coastal Carolina on this 9-0 run. Nice take by Samuels. She gets the N1.
And Samuels gets that quick first step on Tracy Houston, the center for Coastal, so she can't stay in front of Caden Samuels. She puts the ball on the floor and gets right to the rim, just takes 2 dribbles and a great finish.
Less than 4 minutes to play here in the third. Coastal Carolina outscoring the Wolfpack 18-11 in this quarter. The take and the bucket. How huge has Paige Bradley been for this team?
What a take from Paige Bradley, a 5th-year player. This is her 3rd stop. She's got a lot of experience. The closeout from the true freshman, Kaishi Lunin.
Wolfpack still a little solid from the field at 43. A turnover there. That's the 13th for NC State. Off the bounce, Tessa Grady tried to get it up, gets her own miss, and that rolls in. Tessa Grady is a one-woman show. Zoe Brooks, a lot of attention coming to her. The dish on the inside, beautiful.
In these situations, when NC State needs a bucket, and a great attack from her.
6 points, 6 assists for Zoe Brooks as a quick response on the other side for Coastal Carolina, and a turnover. Zoe Brooks assessing. Pressure, left alone, easy money.
And NC State beating that press with the pass.
Almost a turnover, and yes it is. Zoe Brooks coming up huge for the steal. Can she get the bucket? Yes!
Here at the end of the 3rd quarter, turned things on with their defense. Zoe Brooks leading the way for the pack. What a quarter from the Chanticleers. Only 13 points in the entire first half, 26 in the 3rd quarter, and then how about another 3-ball?
In the first half. Different players have been able to step up. Pierre still finding her rhythm offensively, and that's what it comes down to. Kaishi Lunin, I do believe that looks Kyrie-ish.
Kaishi Lunin is a freshman that NC State's very excited about, big-time recruit, and she goes by Kaishi because her dad wanted to model her game after Kyrie. But I love the nickname because he wanted her to play like Kyrie. She loves Kyrie, and instead of Kyrie, she is Kaishi. 2 big 3s from the freshman. And if you're going to be called Kaishi, you better be able to play. And so far, so good for Kaishi Lunin.
Out front, Zam Jones. How his team has shared the ball tonight.
And a really good response from NC State as Coastal was able to.
A match that we, yes, lost to Virginia Tech, but we always feel like if we can knock down shots like Zam Jones does there, though. Sideline, not sure if the officials were looking at something from the NC State bench.
And Wes Moore said, Zam Jones.
They have been so productive and so good in the last few years. A very cultured program as that second chance opportunity is good for Kinsey Grimes.
That was instated this year to help speed things up at the end of the game, so you're not reviewing everything. But there is no negative side for a coach if they're right, which Coastal was right in that situation, so they don't lose a timeout.
From NC State. Backdoor and finish.
If they truly want to get back in this game and cut to single digits, they're going to have to get some stops.
Tessa Grady just one shy of her career high. And, of course, Zoe Brooks with the three-ball response.
Angel, you're never out of it when you can shoot the three like they can, but they've got to go quickly. They're running out of time.
Like that. It's almost like she doesn't have any fouls. The aggression we see from Houston throughout this ball game, she is a beast.
I've been impressed with Tracy Houston, the Pitt transfer. And some of that's Coastal, right? That's what they want to do. They want to speed it up. They want to press you, but a lot of these are self-inflicted. And a big bucket there from Zam Jones.
Fearless, always calling her own number.
What a stat line for Zam.
Yeah, absolutely. 11 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, and a quick bucket on the other side. New look roster, all of them are very aggressive, and that block gives it back to NC State, which will give them the victory. Time ticks, and NC State avenges their last home loss against TCU and moves on to 3-2 on the season.
Much better offensive showing from NC State. They get it going from beyond the arc. They get Zam Jones, Zoe Brooks, Maddie Cox all involved. Big bounce back win for the Wolfpack.